Yo sé que has venido de un viejo pasado a darme tu abrigo, a estar a mi lado.
I'm headed down south to go hunt red stag in Bariloche, Argentina with Kevin and Cannon.
He's a nice stag. There's stags everywhere over here.
We're such a young country here in America. That's why I like going to other countries and seeing their cultures, how they've grown. And it's not just about the hunt. It's about learning new cultures and meeting new people.
This is Ava Barone's grave. They put these flowers here and postcards and stuff to honor her grave and honor her.
The vibe of this cemetery was very uplifting. They have a lot more respect for their dead in Argentina than we do here in America. My first thought when going to hunt in Argentina is dove and duck, and that's something I enjoyed too. But I had a friend of mine come up to me and ask me if I wanted to go hunt red stag, and that's when my light bulb went off.
Driving through the area where the stag was first introduced into the Patagonia. This is northern Patagonia. Next year is going to be the 100th year of the introduction of the red stag.
Cano's been guiding for many years, not just red stag, but duck and dove hunts as well. He's well experienced and he knows a lot about the hunting world. Basically, he's a legend in Bariloche.
We are hunting in a private property inside the national park, and that's why it's a place with more density of animals. From here it's spread at least 200 miles north and 200 miles south. So it's very, very widespread now and became very, very popular hunting red stag on the Andes Mountains because of the frame and the gorgeous woods and views that you get to see when you hunt. When you have fair chase like here, where we can only select gold stags, and that's the only improvement we can make because of following the national park regulations. We cannot, pin raise or bring genetics from anywhere else. So they are very, very natural and very, very hard to hunt, very tough. It's a real challenge, being able to get close and get a good shot with an arrow. It's an incredible challenge.
My go-to when hunting big game is archery. I like the challenge and I like the thrill.
trees. We had one come across the trail right here. Couldn't quite tell what it was. So we're gonna go try and stalk on him and try and identify what caliber stag this is. See what happens. I mean, the only thing you can do is put your eyes on him. So many stags all over the place. It's just unlike any other hunt I've ever been on. They just run. I mean, they're very aggressive. It's insane. I've never seen anything like it.
Even in the beauty of all these stags, they've got one problem, and that's the murderer stag. They have sharp tines that can kill the other stags when fighting.
It's a selection, which is, in our country, a call. You don't want them in there because the fork, when they fight, they just stab and kill the bigger bulls. They're called murderer stags. Murderer stags.
The sheer number of stags is mind-boggling. I didn't expect to see that much. It was one thing to see them out in the meadows, but when we got back and got our hands on some antlers, that put it into perspective.
It's a cold stag.
Wow.
This one was roaring last year when we walked this morning.
Mm-hmm. He'd make a good gun rabbit.
9 females, yeah.
He'd make a really good gun rabbit.
Really good, non-typical, strange.
This is cool.
I had no idea what to look for when I first got down there to hunt stag. The more I got to look at them, the more I made my opinion on what I'd like. Now, don't get me wrong, a beautiful, typical stag is something very awesome to see. But when you see a wonky-looking red stag with antlers all over the place and a lot of character, that intrigues you too.
Yeah, this is a really thick, old one.
The way that they prep their mounts, I've seen it kind of before, but never done like this. They boil them over long periods of time to get the skin and the meat and the sinew off of the skull so that they can send them off to be mounted.
That's our soup for lunch. We'll drop some spaghetti and a little oregano and it'll be our soup.
Yeah, old Dale got him a stag this morning. Nice. He's got 9 out of the 14 points. All of the other ones are busted off. That's a pretty stag.
Congratulations, Dale.
Mano was my guide in the mornings, and then Cano was my guide in the evenings, only because they're two totally different hunts. Morning hunts, you're usually spot stalking in the woods, and then the afternoon hunts, it's more of a sit and wait and see what happens. It's truly majestic to watch these animals in their habitat. Roaring, chasing, marking their territory is something unreal. Hunting these stag in the meadow was really difficult because it's so open and you can't predict where they're going to be. 180 yards is too far for a bow. The terrain in Bariloche was like nothing I've ever experienced before. Very dry, very thick, and really kind of hard to spot and stalk with a bow. But it can be done.
It's been a tough morning, you know. It's really kind of, you know, you get the area so different, you know. It'll be very open like this, and then you go over here, and it's very thick. We've had a lot of action, a ton of action, you know, everywhere, but it's a hard time for a bow hunter in these woods. You know, there's no wind, none, nope. And these things are smart. They're out there, you know, they're eyes, ears, and nose always going, you know. One tip I could give you if you come to South America to hunt is red stag. Wear quiet clothes. Wear quiet clothes. That's definitely one big pointer that I have to tell you. They're everywhere. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Silent.
It's very difficult.
I guess he's scared he's gonna get his butt kicked.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
he's got the curls, so he can't stand, you know?
Yes. And
Today it's not my tough time. I don't know if that was the right thing to do or not. Man, the hinds, they saw me. And they cut back. They didn't run off. They just kind of trotted off. That was a close call. It was just that there's so many factors in these woods. A lot of low limbs, you know, the wind's blowing. I wasn't confident with making an ethical shot, you know. It's just how it goes. It's just how it goes, you know.
So at the end of the hunt, I decided to switch to a rifle, only because I had never killed a stag, and that's always been a dream of mine, and I don't know when the next time I'll be able to get down there.
Spike is an excellent selection. That has big, it's a murder.
Okay.
Everyone's got a bucket list, and this has been on my bucket list for quite some time. To finally be down here and have the opportunity is a dream come true.
Let's go get that 12.
Hard job. Good.
That is too cool. It's about time.
No.
Wow. He's a big boy. What do we do now?
Well, we can get it and go to the other one.
Yeah.
Sure. Before it gets too late.
They call him Murderer. He's old. When they fight, these points like this, they stab, and they just stab them into the other ones and kill them, into the nice trophies that they have. So they want you to kill these very, very good stag. Very good stag. It helps them out, helps us out. Gets meat for everybody here. Unfortunately, we aren't able to bring it home. We've been eating stag all week, and it's just incredible. I wish I could bring this meat home. He's got a bunch of tree bark and stuff. He's just been ripping trees to pieces. Cano got it done. Cano is the man.
After shooting my first stag, which was a heck of a selection, Cano and I had a brief conversation about heading back to the meadow that we had been watching these stags in all week. We didn't know if we'd have enough daylight to get there and get set up. But sure enough, we get there, and the stag that I've been wanting all week is there. I wasn't able to get close enough to him with a bow, but now that I have the rifle in my hands, I think we'll be able to seal the deal.
last afternoon.
After all we worked with the ball.
It's all right. It's all right. It's meant to be this way. It
Yeah.
really was. I truly believe that.
That was a nice talk.
To have you here with me to have it all go down is really special. I can't
enjoyed
thank you enough.
I had a good time too.
Yeah, we had a great week. I mean, we had a lot of fun. Your hospitality is unreal.
Oh, well,
unreal.
thank you. Thank you.
I can't tell. I would tell everybody 10 times over to come here.
Thank you very much.
And I hope you continue with your success here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Stag hunting in Argentina is a dream come true.